Hi there, my Sagittarius. Let's have a look what's going on for you for May. Now, this may be for May or it may be for whenever you pick up this video. And actually, you don't need to be Sagittarius either, because I'm just going to put this out for anybody who comes across this reading as well as my lovely Sagittarians. Let's have a look what the energies are in play for May. Okay. We have Taurus, cultivate. So it's time to cultivate your seeds here. So you planted some seeds is what I want to say, Sagittarius. You're hoping to get some sort of harvest in the future to come. And this may be something that you've been cultivating for quite a little while is what I feel to say. What else do we have for you besides the cultivate? We have seek the truth. Okay, so whilst you're cultivating what you've put out there to the universe, there is this truth coming in and around you. This may be that you haven't seen the truth yet about a certain situation. It could be that somebody is not quite being truthful around you, and it could be that you're trying to get away from this situation with somebody else is what I feel to say as well. So it could work in a few ways for you, Sagittarius. Let's have a look what else. Okay, so what does Sagittarius need to know? And we've got the throat chakra coming out here. This is just flown out. So I do feel that the guides are saying that you need to speak your truth. Seek the truth, then speak the truth is what I feel to say here. So it's like you've been holding back. You may have been holding back something that you've been wanting to say, but just feel that it's not the right time, or that the person won't take it in the best way, or that it's time to keep things to yourself for a little while. But this is saying to speak out at some point in the near future here. So, so that other people can help you on your journey as well, because I feel that you've held back because you feel that somebody isn't supportive of you. I do feel the more that you now speak up about something, the more supportive that somebody will become, and they may not realize that you need things to be a certain way. They may have been looking at their stuff and not really realizing that you need them to do things your way, or you need them to let you be yourself and do things your way. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Right, that's what I'm feeling so far. Okay, what else? I'm going to take one of these cards here because they kind of give some information on a possible situation and route out of the situation. Okay, so we've got this one here. And this says, never allow yourself to be taken for granted. This could be what is happening. It is better to remove yourself from a situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious and you are worthy. So yeah, this makes sense, because it's like somebody is trying to get away with perhaps treating you and not taking you for granted, not really giving you the respect or the value that you deserve here. It's like they are, I want to say, being a bit selfish here, just looking out for themselves, when really they should be actually looking out for you as well, because this feels like someone who's quite close to you, or should be showing that they're quite close to you, but may not be, Sagittarius. Okay, what else do we have? I do feel that it's time to speak up for yourself here. And I get the feeling, even though you're Sagittarius and usually you're forthright, I kind of get the feeling that you're not speaking out because it could be a situation where you really like this person and you're just going with their flow because you don't want to change something, or you want them to like you, or something like that is what I'm getting for some of you. And you're not speaking out or being yourself. Well, you need to be yourself, because otherwise, the situation, the relationship is no good, is what I feel to say here, if that's the case. But for some of you, it's just that you're being taken for granted here. We've got the Emperor. Now, this came out sort of sideways and downwards, so it's not quite where you are stood there being the one in charge here, but you will be, is what I feel to say here. And you know, you are usually this kind of passionate person who does things their way and actually says it for how it is, but I kind of feel that somebody has got you backing down and not taking a stand and not doing things your way. That it might only be for one person, but that feels like what's happening for you, Sagittarius, at the moment. Let me know if that's correct, please, in the comments. Let's have a look. What else do we have for Sagittarius? High Priestess, okay. So harness your mystic power. It's time to really listen to your inner guidance here, because it won't take you on the wrong path here. You know, you will find the route that you need to find here. And I'm drawn to this black cat bringing you luck here. I do feel that, you know, you can use your intuition very, very well, and sometimes you ignore it because you think it's wrong. But I would say that anything that you get and you feel is right the first time, and then you overthink, it's not the second thing that you think, it's the first thing that you think, is what I want to say, if that makes sense. And here we have, Lord, take charge with authority. Take charge of your own life, please, Sagittarius, because, and this is the fire, you know, this is the passionate way of doing it. You know, it's not that you're taking charge of other people and making them do what you want. No, you're just saying how you want it to be, because I want to say that you will get more respect and more passion coming towards you if you do this, if you take hold of your charge and say how you want something to be, if that makes any sense to some of you. Okay, and what else do we have? Just want to take one more of these. John Holland. So what do we have for my lovely Sagittarians? Oh wow, we've got deception and envy here. This is the same card as seek the truth here. This is the Seven of Swords. This is saying that basically, you know, look from a truth point of view here. You know what's happening. You know when you're not doing something that's good for you, when you are letting somebody else, you know, take over you, take charge of you, or it might not be that situation, but it's like you're stopping yourself from doing something that is innately you, because you feel that it won't go down well somewhere, or that you feel that what you have to offer is not good enough. It certainly is. You need more confidence in yourself, my lovely Sagittarians. I hope some of that helped and made some sort of sense. And with that, I'm going to love you and leave you, my lovelies, and have a wonderful May. Much love.